anyways, so this afternoon, and well, it started about almost noon. I got to work. Well, let me start from the beginning. I got to work, and it was raining, and I was 10 minutes late because of the stupid rain on my way to work. So then, after that, I got to work, and I was like, I need an S Pen. I was like, I edit my YouTube videos on my phone with my S Pen, so I need my darn S Pen. So I had looked on Samsung, and it was $29.99, but it was a black S Pen, and the top of it was black. Well, I got a white Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and it's a silver S Pen right there on my phone. It's silver. So I was like, I want a silver one. So I went on Amazon, and I found one for $37.50. So I ordered that, and then I paid the expedited shipping so I could get it faster, because there's like just a hole where it is on my phone. So I was like, with my luck, now it's gonna get like water damage, or stuff's gonna go in there, and the phone's gonna end up breaking. So then around 11:50, when I was at lunch or whatever, on my lunch break, my husband sent me a picture, but I couldn't see it because it just said downloading. So then I was like, what is it? And he said, it's your S Pen. He had found it. I don't want to sound all religious or anything, but when I left the house, I prayed the St. Anthony prayer. And for those of you who don't believe, I mean, that's y'all. That's what y'all believe or whatever. Like, you know, everybody's entitled to believing what they believe. But I prayed the St. Anthony prayer, and every time I pray the St. Anthony prayer, I end up finding what it is I'm looking for. And I mean, for those of y'all not religious, you might know what the St. Anthony, might not know what it is, but the prayer goes like this: something lost, something found, St. Anthony come around. And sometimes I'll add like, something lost, something found, St. Anthony come around and help me find, and I just name what I'm looking for. So anyways, I prayed that prayer a couple times on the way to work. So I was so excited when he found it, because I thought it went underneath the porch, and I was like, how am I gonna get it? I have to crawl underneath the porch, no telling what's in there, because they have been seeing like snakes and stuff around our house and all that stuff. So it's like, who wants to crawl underneath the porch to try to find it? So anyways, when I ordered it, I wanted to try to see if the Galaxy Note 4's S Pens would fit in it, because the Galaxy Note 4 is like way cheaper. Like 2 pens was like $4.50. So I ordered 2 of those to try, so I'm gonna have backup. I tried to contact OtterBox, because I'm like, it's like a flaw in their design of this phone case. Like, I'm telling you, there's just a big chunk. I'm gonna do a review on this OtterBox, and I'm gonna show y'all when I'm off what the heck I'm talking about. There is just like a big chunk of the OtterBox that's not there on that thing, and then like your headset port and your battery ports in the same area, and they have like a flap to cover it. So why didn't they just put a flap on the S Pen thing? Like, it's just so easy to pull it up and like stick your charger or your headset in. So what would be the difference for the S Pen? But anyways, they said that they wouldn't credit me for me having to buy my S Pen. This was before I knew Jeff had found it or whatever, because they don't cover anything to do with your phone when it's in the case. So then I told him, well, who could I make a complaint to about the design, that it needs to be better thought out? Because I mean, if you drop your phone, who wants your S Pen to keep? Because like, it's like click activated. It's like the top of a, you know, like a clicking pin or whatever. I'll do a video on it to show you. So who wants to keep losing the thing? Because if it hits the ground on that part of your phone is like gonna get messed up and scratched up, because it's just like all out and open. Obviously that's the part that had to hit, and and like it had to fly because where I dropped it was like a good bit away from the steps, and my husband said that he found it on the step. So I was like, what? I told him, I said, yeah, I was like, St. Anthony put it there. And then let's see if I can hurry up and tell you the story about St. Anthony. If you don't believe in, you know, like God or the saints, you could, you know, you just click off. I mean, no hurt. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. There's stuff that I don't believe in. We could all believe in whatever we want to believe. But when I was younger, I was like in kindergarten, my mom had bought me a Jesus ring. And it was a gold Jesus ring, real gold. I still have it. It's in my jewelry box or something, I think, still. It don't fit me no more, though. It just fits on my pinky. So anyways, I had lost the Jesus ring. And my mom's like, well, you know, like we looked all over for it. It was in the grass. We searched everywhere. Like we thought it dropped in the grass. We searched, like we backtracked everywhere. So then my mom decided we're going to play the St. Anthony prayer. The something lost, something found, St. Anthony come around. And no lie, we looked down and it was by her foot in the grass, just sitting there. Y'all could say what y'all want to say, but there's no way that we looked everywhere. Like, we looked in front of us, we looked in the grass, we went through the grass, like, everything. Like, you can't tell me that you're going to pray the prayer and then it's just placed, like, right there in front of you, and it not be from something other than, like, an angel or, you know, God. Like, I really believe that St. Anthony prayer, let me tell you, St. Anthony is one cool dude. If you never heard of him, maybe look him up. He's like, I think for like the lost, but I think it's also like, I don't remember, I think it's like lost souls too. If you lose something, remember that prayer, something lost, something found, St. Anthony come around. And it may not be the exact second that you pray it. Sometimes it takes a day or two, or sometimes you get a hint of where it might be. Like it's just like a little hint that it goes in your brain, like, oh, like, did I look here? And then you go look there and that's where it's at. Or like you could look in the same place like a million times, and then you go back to look in that spot after you pray the prayer and it's there. So St. Anthony is my man. I pray to him like all the time. Like, I lose something and I say that prayer and I always find what I lost. So that's just my little, you know, tad bit on testimony today. And if you don't believe in the saints and you don't believe in God, that's fine. We could disagree. We could agree to disagree. We don't always have to believe the same thing, because not everybody has to have the same beliefs. That's just what I believe. I mean, other people think otherwise, that we should all believe the same. But if you want to have your beliefs, have your beliefs. That's what aggravates me about people who like say that us Christians or people who believe in God, we shouldn't like talk about God. If it offends you, then just don't listen to us. Like, do what you gotta do, go about your merry way, but don't make us start taking God out of everything. That's the problem with the world today. There ain't no God in the world, and without God, I don't know what people do. I don't know how people survive without God. I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. Because, I mean, without God, we pretty much nothing. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to get into the whole religion thing, because that's a whole nother subject and people don't believe the same thing, but that's just what I believe. So, yes, I'm down my street, and this is one heck of a long little vlog already, and you can't really see my face, so I don't know how long y'all be interested in me talking. So, see ya!